Good morning, everyone. It is Titanium Tuesday once again. Welcome to Blade Talk. Morning, Mr. Pete. Good morning, Mr. TC. Hope all your children's doctor's visits went well. Hope your daughter is feeling better since her wreck. Pete, hope your family's doing well. I just had to spend 10 minutes trying to get my stupid Bluetooth working again. I don't know, my computer's been pretty good this whole time, but it fritzed out a little bit on the Bluetooth this morning, so in order to get my earbud connected so sound wouldn't feed back, I had to mess around, but I got it working. Good morning, Tommy. So, last night, I carried a knife I've been wanting to carry for a little while, and that is my Marfione Customs Warhound. Really like this knife. It's got that aggressive style look, apocalyptic kind of finish on it, and it's got pretty dang good action. I think they should release some more of these. I think they would sell. Morning, Waylon. Hope you're doing well, sir. Morning, Christopher. But I did have that in my front pocket. And it kind of goes without saying what I had in my back pocket. I could pretty much just say that I had my back pocket knife in from now on until something better comes along. I did have this one misfire last night once, and I think it was my fault. I think I did something with the switch as I was closing it. I think I hit it again or something. But it locked right back into place and has been fine ever since. So I really do think it was my fault, but it did fail finally after probably over 2,000 fires. So that's good enough for me. And then yesterday I had a couple of mailbox knives. Actually, one front porch knife from UPS and one mailbox knife. The mailbox knife was this one, which is my White Mountain Knives exclusive, which I did not realize that was the case. But it says on here, WMK exclusive, black micarta, non-flipper. And this is my Sicaray Light that I got for $100 in Magna Cut. And I'm super glad I got this knife. In fact, if everybody could get one for $100, I would probably say this is the best value in a $100 Magna Cut knife. It's got perfect action. Just drops shut hydraulically. Feels great. The micarta looks great. I like the Sicaray. I like the clip on it. Centering is perfect. Lockup is great. It's super comfortable in the hand. So I'm really glad I was able to grab one of these for $100. Good morning, Scott. Are you off work today, buddy? But I got that in the mailbox yesterday with a COA and a sticker. 2025 Magna Cut Sick Light. It's got his signature on there. So that is a cool one I got yesterday. And then the other one I got yesterday is got a nice seal on it, TW Price design. Got the card with it. As you can see, it is marked bronze. And that's it. Rain Magna Cut bronze. I finally got me a Rain. Long time coming. I am going to bead blast this one as well as the hardware. And this one came with skiffs. And it does have just perfect. I mean, it's built for skiffs. The little blade cutout is a little shallow. Good morning, John. Good morning, Keep It Scale, stupid. And I was thinking about, I don't know, I like the knife a lot. It's very comfortable. I like the thumb wrap. I like the jimping. I think I'm going to leave the flipper tab on it for now, but if I do the mod on it that I think I want to do, I'm going to remove the flipper tab. And I think I might try to make this a blade window on this knife instead of just a small little cutout. Because like I said, it is too shallow. Occasionally, not often, but occasionally my finger will slip out and not open it with the reverse flick. Just like that. But, so I think I might try to take this and make it a hole. And if I'm careful, I can sneak up to the edges with the file and make it good. Make it gooder. But yeah, your finger does slip off if you're not careful. You can reverse flick it. You just have to kind of be conscious about it. And the flipper tab, of course, works great. But yeah, and the fact that this one has skiffs makes it close absolutely perfectly. So yeah, got that one yesterday. Today, possibly today, the Rob Johnson cedar is going to hit AliExpress. Today is 11/11, so it is the big AliExpress sale day. But the DCF Tools store is the store that is going to have the cedar. And let's see, I've got some pictures here of the different models. Let me send those over to the Discord. Knife pics and vids, send. And that one. All right. So here is, whoops. Let me, give me half a second. Trying to, all right. That one and this one. Dang it. What the heck? Why does it keep doing that? I don't know what's going on here. All right. So the cedars look like this. Looks like there's going to be quite a few models. I don't know when they come out, so Looks like they've got 3 different patterns. This is just a colorized version of the first one up there. So 3 different patterns it looks like. And there's a real picture of the lock bar. I will probably get one of each of the 3 different patterns. Of course, I won't get the colorized one because no point in it. I will go to the Daxi store, Scott, in just a second after I finish looking at this cedar. But yeah, they look great. They have been sent for a review, and they should hit the store pretty soon. And the store is DCF Tools. No, hold on. Let me get that right. Is it DC? Yeah, DCF Tool Store. So DCF Tool Store, AliExpress. This is the link to the store that should have them. I'm expecting them to probably... It does not have a milled blade. It does not look like the original. But there's the store link. And here's the store site. And I don't see them up yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if before the video's over this morning that they hit. But, you know, who knows? The Daxi store is going to be right here. And let me see if I delete all this after the question mark. Still takes you to that store. And yes, it does. So that is, here's the link to the Daxi store. And the actual Evil Eyes stuff. Here's a link to the Evil Eyes section on the Daxi store. Well, I can't send that because it's too long of a link. But if you click in products and then go to Evil Eyes, it has all the Evil Eyes products. And they are heavily discounted, as well as a lot of knives will be today. Looks like he said they had a sigil for 130. Yeah, it's right here. This is the one with the M390 blade, at least. But it's got the terrible clip. So I would not suggest getting one unless you want it as a showpiece, because the clips on them are silly and do not work at all. But it looks like, let me go to all the products and see. Yeah, it looks like everything pretty much on sale. Evil Eyes, all their new stuff. Their Chung Kwai. But yeah, AliExpress is going to be popping today as far as sales go. Christopher, I don't think so, John. I think it's going to be a Jufool. So the button lock FSDs are coming out next, I believe. No, you cannot replace that clip, Christopher. Let me show you the clip so you won't buy it. So you'll spend your money on something you can actually carry. Let me get it out of my box over here. So here's the sigil. I've got the mirror polished one. I think John got one of these too. I mean, it's a beautiful knife. Don't get me wrong. And it looks great on this side. It's got great action. But when you flip it over, you see the silly clip. And it's one of those recessed clips. And it pivots back here at the end. So it just makes a triangle. And if you know anything about a triangle, it just keeps trying to push stuff out the other end. So it literally works terribly. It does not grab at all. Trying to find my pocket. I don't even know. I've got stuff scattered so bad. I don't even have my little pocket that I use for pocket clip tests. But it really does stink. Yeah, you can't change it because there's no screws. It's got internal screws. And if you did try to put something there, there would be a big hole there. Good morning, Ed. But yeah, it just tries to keep pushing its way out. Let me see. I mean, I can get something to show you what I'm talking about. Aha. We will pretend the hank is the pocket. But when you put it on here, it literally just does not grab at all. I mean, it just takes... I mean, it doesn't take anything to take it out of here. Like, literally, like, it doesn't grab at all. Yeah, it's terrible, Ed. It's the worst clip on any knife as far as retention. I mean, I'm just barely pulling this. And it just... The only thing it'll do is keep it from moving side to side in your pocket. And it might not even do that very well. They make the Microtech versions. So this is based off the custom Marfione version. And Microtech saw the problem and put better clips on their versions. And I have shown that before, but let's go look at that one more time. Lots of cool knives on here though, for sale today. And I'm hoping the DCF store gets the cedars soon. Guess we will find out. Imagine they'll be under the Lemifshi tab, but so right here, let's see. Microtech sigil. So the Microtech version has a much better clip that is not recessed and sits on the outside, as you see right there. Yes, John, it is. Oh, you had the Meridian and the Strix last night, Ed? That's cool. Did you post pics in the Discord? Imagine you probably did. Yes, sir, he did. Here's the knives Mr. Ed just spoke of. Two beautiful knives. I agree with you there, Ed. But you can see right there, Microtech fixed the clip. And if you go to the Marfione, custom sigil, it has the recessed one. That is absolutely terrible. So you got that one, and you got the fixed version. And I wish there was an easier way to swap them, but the way it's made, there'd be a big, huge hole, and it wouldn't look right. Yeah, green thorn. Let's see. The Daxi store probably has green thorn. No. Let's see who. Oh, high-end EDC store. That who's got a bunch of. I can't think. Let me see. China high-end EDC store, AliExpress. Do they have green thorns? No. They're actually out of. They're not selling green thorns. The Vespa. Wow, you can get one for 127 bucks today. The one I've been talking about. If you're a new shopper. So if you sign up with a new email address, you can get one for 127. Green Thorn Custom Knife Shop. Custom Knives Factory. Alright. Looks like I like seeing the red everywhere. Yeah, the Vespa is definitely worth it, mister. Can't go wrong with it. Y'all smash the like button or double tap your screen or. Morning, William. Did you get the two-handed tie one, William? Did you get that that cold steel tie machete? The one you asked me about? That one right there? Green Thorn official store? Yeah, I saw that too when I did the search. Green Thorn Knives. Is this the official one? Oh, no, that's just a search. Green Thorn official store. Here's the link to the Green Thorn official store. If anyone would like it. Yeah, the Persian is a nice looking knife. Bunch of green thorns there. And a bunch of green thorns here. This is a name that you don't see popping up. I'm glad to see it popping up again. Canandia. They made some nice clones. So it's good to see them popping back up with some stuff. I mean, they've never totally gone away, but they do, I guess maybe they're, let's see how many they have. Yeah, they got quite a few. Got 10. They make some good stuff, though. Including, they're showing their name on this one, but. So that's kind of odd. But you know, they all get the same knives from the same factories and resell them. All right. Morning, Cliff. What Persian are you talking about, Christopher? Definitely not the CKF one. Yeah, Christopher, what Persian are you talking about for 91 bucks? What is? I didn't know there was another knife called the Persian. If you can get the CKF Persian for 91 bucks, show me. I want to buy 10 of them. The Evil Eyes 20 CV Persian. All right, let's go check that out. What are they? Which one are we looking at here? What store is it on? Oh, the Strider. Sorry. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Looks like I guess this is the one you're probably talking about for 91 bucks. Persians are a little more upswept. They go up higher than the top of the handle, where this one doesn't really. Let's see. Oh, Ed's got me wanting to look at the CKF Persian. Yeah, the tip of the blade usually goes up higher than the scales on a real Persian. That is a beauty, though. Oh, it's the one that was 134. Let's see. Go back a couple of pages here. I don't see 134. Where am I missing it? I don't see 134 anywhere. He said he posted the link. William, I've explained this before. The only time it's not going to be what it is, I love Prince of Persia. Yeah, the only thing they're going to market usually is M390. Oh, 134, duh. William, the only steel you're going to have to worry about is M390 mainly. There are some that might be marked like S90V that aren't real. But most of the time, if it's not $115, $120 and it says M390, it's not going to be real M390. Yeah, Persians, I don't know, whatever. William, you can pretty much go by price. So if it's under $100, it's not going to be real M390. And then, yeah, like Mr. just said, all you got to do is private message them and ask them, and they will be honest with you. This probably is 20 CV because it's priced correctly. But let me show you an example. So TC4 and M390 is a good search term. So as you go across here, you're going to see this one that says M390 Super Steel Sharp Camping Knife, DLC coded, and it's $69. This is not M390. I don't believe. Now, today is a sale day, so it's kind of weird. So it says this one was originally 115 bucks. I still don't think it's real M390, but you can ask them. But like this one right here, $61 is not M390. That is not M390. But like I said, M390, if it says VG10, it's going to be VG10. If it says 154 CM, it's probably going to be 154 CM. But I would just go by price. If it's too good to be true, but the $70 to $100 range is where 154 CM falls in. Waylon, they lie quite often in the descriptions. You can't ever trust the descriptions. They get the sizes all wild too on the description. But like, for instance, let's find another one. All right, so all these Chavez, they say Mark M390. And down here it says 9CR Mark M390. So that one is being honest. But a lot of them will not be honest. And they don't have to be. Let's see if what this one says. So this one says M390 blade, and it is $21. And under the description, it says M390 also. So you can't trust what's under the description, because that is not an M390 knife for $21. So yeah, you can't go by anything except price is a good standard, and then you can message them. And the way you message people is you find the store name, and right over by the store name is a little message tab that you can click to ask them about that knife. But there's lots of knives where the description won't tell you the real steel. You know, your more reputable places will, but we're talking about China here, so it looks like the $12 thing will work on this too and bring it down to $115. I'm going to have to buy another one today under a different email address. For 115 bucks. If anybody was thinking about getting one of these, today would be the day. Just go to Gmail and sign up for a new email account. All right, we're not going to sit there because that was about to log into my account. Look at Williams HZ6. William, they don't usually, they don't jack the price up because they're making enough as it is. Generally. I don't think it'll go up, mister, but I think it'll go, it won't be any lower than it is today. What am I looking at? Williams HZ6? Is that a knife or a motorcycle? Are you talking about William in the chat? Maybe you're talking about this thing. I guess you're talking about that thing. That's definitely a pointy, stabby thing. Oh, I did get all the leather stuff ordered yesterday, and it'll be here tomorrow. Good morning, Michael. So all the leather stuff we need for Thursday should be here tomorrow. I almost bought 2 knives on Knife Swap last night. Let me show you which 2. Actually, I almost bought 3. But the 2 this one guy had a bunch of Tuyas. So I put an offer in on the Vortex with crystal tie because it was plain crystal tie and I love it. So I put an offer in on that one and the Wee Nefarious because it was plain also. He didn't accept my offer, but that's all good. He's got 280 and 265, so that's 545. So I offered him 275 and he came back with 510. Well, heck, you can get the real one for $50 more, and the normal price it says is $241 on this thing. Yeah, the real one right there at Blade HQ is only $125, so that's a case where I would go with the real one over the Chinese version. What is this CR Specialty Store? Yeah, I would definitely not spend $82 or yeah, it says 82 if you're already when you can get a real one for 125. Yes. Happy Veterans Day. I forgot to mention that. um Keep it scale stupid. Are you still here, Mr. Paul? I found, Mr. Paul, are you still sitting here? This guy had a bunch of Wii's and Tuyas to sell. Yeah, today is Veterans Day. I find it a little weird that you didn't mention the fact that you bought one knife from me and I sent you 3. Did the other 2 show up? Or have you just not opened the box yet? I'm just confused at why you didn't seem surprised that you got 2 extra knives in your box. So have you even opened the box yet? Have you checked your mail? These are all questions. I figured you would post pictures of them in the Discord if you did get them, but who knows? I guess everybody's different when they get knives. It was a buy one, get 2 free sale. Yeah, it does seem weird, but what seems really weird, Christopher, is that original price. So it says $241. So that seems like one of those weird places, weird shops that sells overpriced stuff. And when I went to their store, they did sell a bunch of cheap $10 Benchmade clones and clones of other fixed blades, Benchmades. So I don't like the looks of this store. Like, I wouldn't trust them. I wouldn't expect it to be a real one if I bought one from them. Because they've got $6 knives and $10 knives and $20 knives. Just my opinion. Puking and pooping? What's wrong with you, Mr. Keep It Scale Stupid? Oh, so you hadn't even opened the box yet. Michael, you got banned from Reddit? That's no good. See what's going on in Knife Swap this morning. Kaiser Nice Guy and Yorkie bundle. Basti, Corgi, and Pup bundle. And knife cases. What kind of knife cases? Cobra Tech. $8 add-on. We got a couple of Rosies, a XL and a regular. Ultra Tech. 0 blade play. Let's see what that one looks like. There it is. All right then. How much is you can get a real one? I hate people that put prices like that. $262. Come on, man. Just round it up. Yeah, Reddit is very there's all kinds of bots all over Reddit for one, and it's very liberal and progressive. And if you're not liberal and progressive, you can probably get into some real easy arguments. I try to Actually, I take that back. I don't try to be good on Reddit, but I don't get into like arguments. I do tell people bluntly things that they don't like, but I don't continue back and forth with them. There's a rating for 225. If anybody wants one, pretty good price. Not a bad price. I'm sure he would take less. There's one of those Spyderco mules. Oh yeah, I almost bought a Spy 27 Bodacious yesterday too. It was pretty sweet. Let me show y'all the Bodacious I almost bought. I was just a couple of minutes late. Somebody bought it right before me. But this guy had a pretty cool looking Bodacious right here. It had the AWT aluminum scales and the little button thing. What's it called? CME, compression made easy. Yeah, I tried to buy that Bodacious to add to my real Spyderco collection. I should have not chatted it, and I should have just YOLO'd it, because it came with the aluminum AWT scales and the original, and he was only asking $185 for it. I offered him $160, and somebody bought it like right as I was offering it. I wish I would have got it. Yeah, it looked really clean. I agree. And with my real Spydercos, I guess I want a collection of a few more of them. Like, that's one of the ones I want. I guess I'm not going to be too upset with aluminum, even though I would prefer titanium. At least those aluminum ones are plain. And it's the main point is I don't want just regular S30V blade steel. So the fact that it has Spy 27 was what led me to it. What kind of question is that, Race Sachs? I don't think they export anything, do they? I don't think they're allowed to. You would have to go there to buy it. Let's see what else we got down here. Infidel, Stitch, Delica, PM2. What kind of PM2? PM2 for $80. Wow. It's a pretty good price. Especially if you needed the liners to make like a wreck one or something. Didn't even open all the way, but $80 is not bad. Manix 2 lightweight for $50. That guy had some deals. I need to grab this Bel Air. Slap some titanium scales on it. Let me see if I can get this Bel Air for like $60. Oh goodness. Didn't turn my phone volume off. I apologize. Let me hop over here to my real account and go to Knife Swap. Where's the link to that post? Let's see, this post right here. Take it over here to this browser. Type in chat. He's got it listed for 85 bucks. I'm going to offer 60 bucks. All right. Would you take 60 for the Bel Air? Ray Sachs? I'm pretty sure you just posted where you bought 18 cold steels. Isn't this you, Ray Sachs? So is that starting today? I believe those are all yours, right? Oh, so this is a new thing. Okay, I got you. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, so what do y'all think about the Rain with the full blade hole? I like his logo. That's the part I'm going to hate getting rid of. But do y'all think I could make it look clean? I bet I could. Matt Maurer, good morning, sir. Yeah, I really want to make a full blade window in this thing. I got such a good deal on it that I don't feel like it would be too bad to modify it. I'm going to bead blast it anyway, so I want to get rid of the flipper tab, but I want to make sure I've got a big enough cutout. I mean, I can reverse flick it fine. I said pow. I saw Kim Jong. Yeah, most every time that I go to reverse flick it, I learned that you can't do it down here. You can't put your finger down here at the end. You have to do it right here in the middle, and it seems to work a little better. Ray Sachs, yeah, you might have the best one. But, yeah, but see, it does slip off sometimes. But this $100 Magna Cut Sickeray Light from White Mountain Knives was a heck of a deal. I actually want to see. I want to see the insides of this ray. Make sure it really does have skiffs, because it feels like it does, but I can't be sure until I look. So let's check this out and see if it really does have skiffs. Wow, the pivot was super. All right. That should be it, but it doesn't feel like it wants to move at all. Wow. That might be actually the tightest feeling knife I've ever felt with no screws in it. Wow. That was tight. But yes, it does have skiffs. As you can see, they're dirty skiffs. Good morning, Tegan. How are you doing today, sir? um, yeah, what is a cool cold steel knife? That's like an oxymoron, isn't it? Yeah, I'm quite sure that's an oxymoron. When you say cool and cold steel in the same breath. I just put way too much oil on there. Man, that scale was really locked together though. Good grief, that was hard to get apart. I like the build quality on it though. I like all the milled pockets. See what's going on over here. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got two screws for the lock bar insert. Haven't seen that before, I don't think. You can actually see them if you look down through there. Two of them. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I will have to take it back apart to bead blast it tomorrow on my day off. Load up some oil on here. Make it even better. All right, let's see if I can get this puppy back together. Man, that was so tight. It does have a D-shaped pivot. So there's that. Boom. Got it. Nope. Aha. It was the pin back here that was so tight. That went back together way easier than I thought. Do I have the camera off or something? Because usually when it's on camera, it's twice as hard. Pivot's super tight. Body screw is super tight. Yeah, it's a little tighter than it was because it's not dropping all the way shut. All right, well, let me just take just a little bit out of it. That's about perfect. I didn't put any oil on the lock bar insert. I mean, the detent ball. Let me do that really quick. That already made it feel better. All right. What else y'all want to look at today? Tegan, yeah, I showed a bunch of my cold steel fixed blades the other day. Let me put these knives up really quick. I'll go through a couple of my cold steel fixed blades real quick while y'all are giving me something else to look at. I've got the let's see what we got here. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Got a couple more. There's one. Where is the... I'm missing a few. It must be in my other... Hold on just a second. I got a couple more, I think, somewhere. Let me put all these back up. What in the world is that? I have no idea what that knife is or where it came from. What does that even say on it? Buffett? Boffer? Buffett? Hold on, I'll go through these in just a second. Let me put all these back up. Got a bunch of Moras. Got Moras galore. This is a great Mora. I thought I had a... I think maybe I got some of my small Pendleton Hunter or something. Got another thing with some fixed blades I was going to use for size comparisons. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Alright, I guess that's all of them. That's all my fixed blades. Cold steels. We're looking at some cold steel fixed blades. Well, I've got one more that's on a spear over here. I've got one of these mounted on a spear. So these are cool to go camping because they got the place where you can just stick them on a stick and make them into a spear. And they have the little screw hole that you can put a screw through. Morning, Robin. So I've got two of those. I've got both versions of it. And I need to redo that paracord. Let's see. This is the SRK and 3V, I believe. San Mai. San Mai. Yeah, that's the SRK. This one feels really good in hand. What else y'all want to look at today? I don't particularly want to look at cold steels today, but they were mentioned, so we're talking about them. You know, whatever y'all mention, I try to talk about. Then this is the Razor Tech, which is a weird one. It's pretty comfortable, but I don't like the recurve on it. The Razor Tech. I don't think Get It works on AliExpress, but it might. Man, this one is stuck in there. Good grief. This is the Recon Scout in 3V. And this one is a beast. This is a very nice knife. I would probably take, if I was going to take one camping, it would probably be either this one or the SRK I just showed. Although they're all great for camping. This is the Leatherneck Tonto. What kind of steel is it? German D2. Then we got the Marauder, which is a heck of a knife too. What kind of steel is it? Aus something? Yep, Aus 8. Man, I can't see. Yeah, Aus. Does that say Aus 8A? I guess. Yep, that's that one. And then two more. I've got the Recon Tonto, which is pretty close to the Leatherneck Tonto. And then I've got Robin. Yeah, that's what I kind of said. When I first got it, it felt cheap, but then it kind of grew on me after a day or so. And then this is a super cool one, this little Pendleton Hunter. This one gives you a full-size grip, but gives you just a, a very usable size blade. Yeah, the Pendleton Hunter is a cool one. That's my cold steel fixed blades. I've got a bunch of their folders, probably 30 or 40 of their folders, but. And then the other one in the corner that's like this one, I've shown y'all before, but I've got like a, I guess it's one of those curtain rod, dang it. I guess it's one, here it is right here though, coming in. But it's the Bowie version, I guess. Yeah, it's the Bowie version. And I got it attached to one of those curtain rods. And I did taper it all the way to where it comes all the way to down here. But yeah, y'all can't see how long this thing really is, but here it goes, here it goes, here's my hand, all the way over here, 4 feet is my other hand. And it keeps going. It's like 8 feet long. So I got this spear that always lives in the corner. That's pretty cool. Just whip it out and throw it at somebody. Case Club race axe. Case Club. The Case Club 90 is the best one ever. Let me throw all these back in the box. Actually, I'm going to put them back in the bag where they go. With all my other fixed blades. Case Club 90. The only thing bad about the Apache ones is that foam is garbage. So you can buy the same Apache 4800 cases on eBay for cheaper. I bought 2 of them. I bought 2 of the Apache 4800 styles from eBay. And this is them, but the foam in them, well, we have no light. Hold on. Dang it. The foam in them is just super cheap. And this is my, I got 54 in one of them and 58 in the other one. But these are just like the Apache 4800s, but you can get them off of eBay for cheaper. But the Case Club foam is way better. No comparison. And you can get smaller of those Case Club ones. So I got lights flickering and all kinds of stuff over here. I apologize. Yeah, I make all the but right here, let me show y'all. I've gone through a bunch of cases. And the Case Club 90 and the 60, I think. So this Case Club 90, it's about $1 a knife, and the foam is just way better. I've shown this video a bunch of times from this chick, but we'll watch it one more time.
Today we'll be reviewing our 90 folding knives case. It's designed to hold up to 90 folding knives of various sizes, up to 5.6 inches in length. In this video, we'll go over how to customize the case to fit your whole collection. When your case arrives, you'll need to remove the foam plugs. You'll notice when removing the plugs that each slot has 4 pieces, 2 L-shaped spacers and 2 rectangular pieces. Using different combinations of these pieces will ensure that each knife is held securely. The plugs in the case are dual purpose, so be sure to keep them for use with your smaller knives.
I've got a whole trash bag full of those plugs. But they
For
do
example,
really help.
For long, thinner knives, such as butterfly knives, leave both L-shaped spacers in place to tighten the slot and hold the knife snugly. For shorter knives, leave one of the rectangular plugs in place so that they sit at the same level as your other knives. Each plug can also be trimmed down to a specific length to make sure every knife is level with the others. Each slot will fit a knife with max dimensions of 5.6 inches long, 1.5 inches wide, and 0.9 inches thick with all the plugs removed.
And you can almost fit
Once
2-inch knives diagonally
each slot was cut specifically for a particular knife. Be sure to keep the plugs you do not immediately use, as this will allow you to change the configuration of your case as your collection grows and changes. Be advised, this foam is an upgrade from Pluck Foam. Unlike Pluck Foam, this foam is pre-cut, ensuring a perfect fit for your gear and saving you time from having to do it yourself. Another advantage of our foam is its military spec characteristics when compared to cheaper foam. When it's closed cell, it won't absorb liquid, and you can easily clean it if it gets dirty over time. Cheaper foam, on the other hand,
foam is the biggest difference
and slowly deteriorate.
Big
also,
difference,
it provides adequate cushion for your gear, but won't tear like the cheaper foam. And the foam in the lid is a soft, convoluted polyurethane, whose ridges help to secure everything in place when the case is closed.
So anyway, they make a Case Club 90 and $1 a knife. I believe they make a Case Club 60. Yeah, so they make them for pew-pews too. Let's see. I thought they had a 60. It might be like a, oh yeah. They have a Case Club 28, which is the same idea, same little foam and stuff and inserts, but it's a smaller case. But they're really nice. But this is 44 divided by 28 is like $1.50 a knife, where the other one is a little over $1 a knife when you get the 90. Magazines, yeah, and then they have a website. Caseclub.com. And it doesn't look like, oh, here we go, knife cases. So they got a 60 that's got layers, got a 28, a 90. Wow. 147 and a 55. What is this 147 one? Oh, it's got trays for the top. That's pretty cool. $99 vertical slots and 36 in the tray. And 4 fixed blade slots are 14.5 inches long for knives with sheaths. Huh. That's a pretty wild looking case. Yeah, there's the 60 one for $60. So that is right at $1 a knife. So that's good. $1 a knife. Well worth it in my opinion to store your knives safely. And I kind of like the tray idea. Do they have inserts too that you can take out to shorten, or do you have to cut? I guess you have to cut them. I mean, I'm sure they've got the
I'm
same.
welcome to Case Club. Today, we'll be reviewing our 60 folding knives carry case. It's designed to hold 60 folding knives up to 5¼ inches in a compact case as possible. First, we'll go over the layout of the foam and then the features of the case. Plugs. The foam in our case is pre-cut and ready to perfectly fit your gear. For standard-sized knives, no cutting on your end is required. The plugs in the case are dual purpose, so be sure to keep them for use with your smaller knives. Split among its 3 layers, the case can hold up to 60 folding knives, Swiss Army knives, or butterfly knives.
Oh, it's got little extensions.
Each slot is 4.25 inches by 1 inch by 1 inch, but has perforated extensions in half-inch increments that can extend the slot to 5.25 inches in total length. These perforated sections can be removed for longer knives or left in place if your knives are 4.25 inches or shorter. The perforations are made in such a way that if they are left in place, they will not tear, and you won't even be able to tell that they're there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
For thinner knives, 2 can go in the same slot, or you can trim down the original plug for a snug fit. Once customized, it will look like each slot was cut specifically for a particular knife.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh man. All right, guys, what else? What else is going on in the knife world? What is this? Oh yeah, it's an amphibian. I boxed this up. I gotta sell this. I thought William was gonna buy it, but not sure about that. Oh, I did hear yesterday that they were talking about passing the bill to finish to reopen the government. Robin, what wooden case are you talking about? Bamboo micarta? I think I saw that one. I like my Naga. Yeah, we looked at it, I believe. Maybe we didn't. Where's the bamboo? Oh, yeah. Yep. Bamboo micarta. That's a weird, it's a wild color. Oh, the Harbor Freight. No, I haven't seen that. Pretty cool. I've got I bought one that I returned from Amazon because it was kind of garbage. Let me see if I can show it to you. Where is it? Yeah, I returned it because of the way the little slots were made, but since we're in the showing stuff here, looking at cases, might as well continue on that path. There's the last Case Club 90 I bought. There's the one I canceled because it was taking forever. And now I don't see the one I'm looking for. Hold on, almost there, gotta be. Page 5. And I make a lot of Amazon orders. Page 6. Yeah, here it is. So I bought one of these, but I'll tell you what's wrong with it after I show it to you. I mean, it was pretty cheap, 30 bucks. So you can find these for like 30 bucks places. And they have an insert, but the biggest problem with these, so they have 8 places in the top that you can display knives. Then they have 8 in the drawer, but the little bottoms of these, they didn't flatten them out, so they're really rounded, so your knives just fall over constantly. Like they should have flattened out the bottom of these little cutouts, but they're just too round, and when you lay your knife in there, it doesn't balance good, and it just falls over. So, I was gonna fix mine, but I just sent it back because I didn't want to just have 8 knives out of 800 in a display case. Good morning, Still Addicted. So yeah, this little thing was pretty cool. Let me see if we can find it somewhere else. eBay. Wow, $80? They were $30 on Amazon. Knife wall display. Yeah, magnetic. What is this one though? Alright, there's a little $43 one with a clear sides. Part 2 India online. What is this Rupal, Indian Rupals? What is 7,000 Indian Rupals to USD? $80. So yeah, that when they were going out of sale for $30, that was probably a good deal. Because on eBay they're $80 and on the India site they're $80. Huh. They're kind of like a copy of the Holmes and Hadfield cases that are like $400 and $200. Fuchs, morning, sir. How are you? I'm definitely going to be carrying this Sicaray today. Oh, I need to pull out my, see if it's exactly like the OG. Ow! Got me. Got bit. Oh my goodness. I just spilled coffee all over the place. Yeah, I think it might be the best $100 MagnaCut knife on the planet before it sold out. Man, I just spilled coffee all over. Good grief. Went on me, the couch, the armrest, medic. All right. Let's see here. They look very, very exact. Oh, lock reversible clip. So the light version has a reversible clip, whereas the OG doesn't. The clips look different. One's a nested liner lock, or no, it's not even nested. One's a liner lock, one's a frame lock. Blade grinds. Are they exactly the same, or is the OG almost looks like the blade grind has got a little more room. Yeah, with that code last week and these for $100, they were $125 and there was a 20% code that worked. So it brought them down to $100. This is the White Mountain Knives exclusive. But yeah, it's got perfect detent, perfect action. I haven't tuned this one at all, and it's just hydraulic. Detent is great. So I'm really happy with that. There's my Ontario Rat 1.5 for $90, and then I got titanium scales for it for $20. So for $110, up until this one, that was my favorite $100 knife. And since it's titanium for only $10 more, it might still take the lead. But I don't know. The Sicaray is a lot more comfortable. But the Rat 1.5 is in MagnaCut also. I don't remember where my 3 Ontarios are. I think they're in the Tucson case. I need to put a label on the back. No. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I not seeing my 5th? Oh, here. They're over here. I was like, where's my 5th big hard case? Hold on just a second. I want to compare the Rat 1.5 in titanium and MagnaCut to the all right. So these are both MagnaCut. Yes, sir. Still addicted. I sure am. Yes, I've talked to Nick Michael. He was here a couple of days ago. These titanium scales from Way of Knife for 20 bucks was a great deal. But as you can see, that's Magna Cut. And it is a little larger, huh? But this one was only 90 bucks with the factory scales. So it might be still the best value for Magna Cut. But it's on washers, which means the action suffers compared to this one. This one's just perfect. The titanium one, still addicted. So that video, we got sent a video straight from the Kubi factory. Have you seen it? I guess it might have been on Instagram or something. Somebody posted it and shared it. And I don't remember where that was. I thought they put it in the Discord, but maybe they just sent me the link. Is there a link to all the versions where they're showing them the QC from who was it that sent that? Oh yeah, it is on his Instagram. All right, what am I looking for? Is it on the Devo? Devo Knives Instagram? I don't know which video it was. It wasn't one of these. It was in the factory. I don't think it's posted on his Instagram, but it might be. If y'all wouldn't mind smashing that like button, man, I would totally appreciate it. Help out that algorithm. Yeah, I don't know where the video is from the factory, from the Kubi factory. But there's a plain titanium one that I want. I don't see it anywhere. That's why I'm wondering. Yeah, this one. But maybe not. Because I don't like the blade. Man, see, why do they do this to me? They always do this to where I've got to buy two to make the one I want. So I like silver blades, just plain, and I like plain titanium. So I guess I would either get the acid wash blade or this one. Probably the damn titanium. Yeah, I don't know where that video is, but I probably either get the damn titanium or the. No, I would get the acid washed one. Yeah, I would get this one right here. I need to buy two of them. And I regularly need to do that and do a blade swap. So I bet the acid wash blade would look good on the damn titanium one. And I wish they had this handle with a plain blade. I might get that one though. I've been getting into DLC a little more than I normally was. Yeah, I love that damn titanium. I've got the two Kubies. I've got a couple of Kubies in that pattern. Y'all know the ones. The man, I'm having total brain fart. I got these two. The Velvet Snake and the whatchamacallit. What is the name of this knife? My goodness. I've got those two. Yeah, I know the Velvet Snake, but what's the other one? Why am I having... Yeah, the Stroller. Thank you, Mitchell. The Stroller is a great knife. It is super comfortable. And you can easily flick off the fuller on it. Yeah, the action on both of these... The D10 is a little... Well, no. This one will fail pretty easily with the thumb stud. The action on that one... The D10 is a little better on this one, but it'll still fail too. Yeah, that one drops. Let's see. Yeah, that one takes just a little bit more shaking. I haven't tuned either one of these. These are both from the factory, but... And I wish this one had as much purple as this one does. It's got some purple, but it doesn't hit the light the same as the Stroller. But yeah, I don't know which XL growler I'm gonna get. To tell you the truth, now that I think about it, I probably won't get the DLC one. I will probably either get the damn titanium one or that acid washed, and more than likely I'll get the acid washed one. This knife is super comfortable too. So I don't know. It's a toss-up between these two. I like this one because it's a little smaller, and when you choke up on it, it feels really good. But this one's really more comfortable in the hand for my hands because it's a little longer in the handle. I don't know. Oh, really? Dude never answered me about the $60 Bel Air. Oh, I have an alert that just popped up. Yep, my alert just popped up for that Vero. Oh, that's an Impulse too with DLC. A full, yeah, Impulse Isotope Mini. Impulse Thin, Impulse Nova, Isotope Mini. 250. Which version is it? Oh yeah, it's a plain one too. Go look at it real quick. Somebody will be seeing this video and go buy it out from under me. Thanks, Robin, by the way. Veterans Day sale, Vero Engineering, right down here, number 4. Here's the pictures. Blah, 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 blah. Full screen. Looks pretty nice. Think I'm going to shoot my shot. Let's see how willing he is. To deal. Let me throw a chat in here. Boom. All right. I just sent him an offer, so we'll see. He had four Veros for sale. There they are. So that Isotope Mini is about the same size as the Nova, huh? I did get my Proteans tuned. My the one that came the best out of all of them. I'm selling one of them. I just sold one of them last night. I sold the Frag one. But to tell you the truth, the Skelly one was the one out of the box that had the. I mean, it's got brutal detent and it's still pretty much dropped shut. Well, it was. I don't know. Something's changed a little bit. I have not spent individual time since I got I got 5 of them. But overall, this one has the best detent, super tight detent, and then this one has the best overall action. The Warncliffe. But they're not, they're not drop shut, but they're about where I like them, where you just give it one little bitty shake and it closes. But the detent is great on all of them, on all mine. I think you had an issue with one of yours, didn't you? Or no, that was, saw your video on something. Can't even remember now. Oh, it didn't come loose, Pete. I think it ran out of oil, and they need to be oiled. This one has the worst, and it's no, this one doesn't have the worst. The actual worst is the plain Jane one with the drop point. I have not tuned this one, but you have to shake the heck out of this one. So the drop point plane is the worst. This one is the second worst. To answer your question, no, I've not tuned them. And I'll probably get rid of at least one more of them. I got rid of the Frag one today. It's in a box right here, ready to go. I'm going to the post office. Oh, we didn't go check and see if the DCF store. We need to go check real quick. You see if dude answered me on the. If nobody grabs it here in the next couple of hours, he'll let me have it for that. All right. So I offered him $220. So nobody go in and offer him $230 because he'll take it. But he's got it listed for $250, and I offered him $220, and he said if nobody takes it in a couple of hours, he'll give it to me for that. So I shouldn't have said any of that on video because it'll be gone now, but I'm under the assumption that if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If it's not, it won't. So the Rob Johnson Cedars are still not live yet, but they should pop in sometime today. And if you would like to check into that and refresh, here's the store again. Robin, yeah, I'm not going to YOLO it for $250. John just bought it. I see how he is. Yep. Well, there we go. I don't see your message. John was messing with me, I think. But I don't get upset. Like I said, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. If it's not, it's not. I don't want to pay $250 for it. And I'm fine if I got to wait till the next one comes along. I got all three of the Wakas, and they're on the way. They don't show any movement like from Chicago yet or from Illinois. My Kunwu finally shows it's in Nashville, so I should get it tomorrow. So we get to look at their new compression lock finally. And then my two my Mosier clone and the Shiro clone are showing movement now, and they're in Chicago. So they should be here in like 2 days. But I really like that that Mosier and the Shiro that won Blade Magazine Collab of the Year. I thought you already had an Isotope Mini, John. But both of these should be here within a couple of days. The Shiro collab one and the Mosier with the Fuller. So that one and this version should be here in the next couple of days. And then my Kunwu is in Nashville, so it should be here tomorrow. And that is the oh dang, they moved them all to the Kunwu site now. Kunwu Knives. I'm trying to get a video out before a lot of people get them of the I got a Gringo with the compression whatever they're calling it. I forgot what they're calling it. What is the name of that lock? And where are the knives if they're not on their Kunwu Crew page? Dang it. Yeah, I don't see it. Huh, that's weird that the Kunwu Crew don't show anything anymore. Vertilock? Yeah, Vertilock. No, John, I haven't. Sever lurking again. Thank you, Sever. Are you at work lurking or something, Sever? Didn't even say hello this morning. I'm offended. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what it's like, John. Well, all right, fellas. Start winding this one down. This Titanium Tuesday show. focused. Nothing wrong with being hyper focused. Oh, by the way, thank you, William. I'll get those sent out. Probably won't get it today because I've already got my boxes ready to take to the post office when I'm done, but I'll get them out tomorrow on my day off. Yep, 2 more streams to number 300, and I'm going to do a big giveaway. Might be quite surprising to some. But yeah, 2 more episodes till number 300. And 67 more days until a full year. So a little over 2 months. That's pretty wild. I'm going to switch it up to Clones Are Life today for the ending. All right, fellas, keep it scale stupid. Let me know how you like the extra knives I threw in for you for being late with it. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you, Sever7. 300's pretty good in a row. I'm proud of myself. Now, I know I'm pretty dedicated on much anything I do, but anyway, fellas, hope y'all have a great Tuesday. Tomorrow's my day off. We should get, well, I won't get that leather stuff in until after the broadcast tomorrow, but Thursday we'll be doing some leather working. So Thursday will be the show, number 300. So we'll be doing sheath making on day 300. Yeah, and like Pete said, if you hadn't smashed that like button, twist it, pop it, slap it, slam it, bop it. Yeah, bop it. That's what that thing's called, a bop it. I haven't thought of the bop it in forever. Good old bop it. In fact, there's the bop it. For some reason, that looks like a new and improved bop it. Mr. Paul, I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. And if any of y'all need me, hit me up. And yeah. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow.